and chair of other political parties that are here. Well, I stand to represent the people and government of Ekiti State to make a firm commitment to peace before, during, and after the 2026 gubernatorial elections. Our party just concluded a tour of the 16 local government in Ekiti State, and it was violence-free. Ekiti State will be 30 years old in October 1st this year. This is the first time in the history of the state that an election will be a few days away and we have this kind of peace. So I stand to make a commitment that after signing this peace accord, and like the INEC chairman said, it's not the signing that is important, it's the character of those holding the pen. And I believe strongly in that. And I can attest that fellow contestants will do everything to ensure that if truly you want to serve our people, we cannot dispatch violence before and after the elections. So I stand to make a commitment on behalf of the government that I'm leading and other contestants that the election will be peaceful, because it's only in an atmosphere of peace that we can actually serve our people. I commend the NDC for doing this, and I hope that other aspirants will also align themselves to the spirit and to the letter of the accord that we have signed. Once again, I thank you all. God bless you. And as for the election, I commit myself
A round of applause if your hands are not too busy for that. Thank you very much, sir.
I want to stand on the already established protocol to save time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the signing of this peace accord is a strong reminder that elections should be a contest of ideas and service, not conflict and division. Democracy thrives best in an atmosphere of peace, tolerance, mutual respect, and adherence to the rule of law. As security agencies, we recognize the enormous responsibility placed upon us to support the conduct of a peaceful, credible, and transparent election. I therefore wish to assure all stakeholders that the Nigerian Police Force, working in collaboration with other security agencies under the Interagency Consultative Committee on Electoral Duty, has made adequate security arrangements to ensure a secured environment before, during, and after the election. Comprehensive deployment plans have been conducted for all the local governments, the wards, and over 2,400 polling units across the state. Security personnel and operational assets will be strategically deployed to guarantee the safety of voters, electoral officers, election observers, and all citizens participating in the democratic process. I wish to affirm that Nigerian police will remain professional, impartial, and fully committed to the protection of democratic values throughout the electoral process. Our personnel have been adequately briefed on their responsibilities and rules of engagement, and will discharge their duties with civility, fairness, and respect for the rights of every citizen. While security agencies will continue to play their parts, peaceful election also require the cooperation and sincerity of political actors, the candidates, supporters, and indeed every stakeholder. I therefore urge all parties to uphold the spirit and letter of this peace accord by conducting their activities peacefully and placing the interests of democracy and the people above other considerations. To the good people of Ekiti, I encourage you to come out peacefully on election day and freely exercise your constitutional right without fear of intimidation. The Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies remain fully prepared to provide the necessary security for a free, fair, and credible election. As we gather here today, may this accord not merely represent signature on paper, but a genuine commitment to peace, political maturity, and democratic responsibilities. On behalf of the officers and men of the Nigerian Police Force, I thank the organizers of this important event and reaffirm our unwavering commitment to the peaceful conduct of the Ekiti governorship elections. Thank you, and may Almighty God bless Ekiti State.
Thank you very much. It's not the signature written today that preserves democracy. It is the character of the leaders who hold the pen. So as we are holding the pen today, it's not just signing, but it is the character. If campaigns are characterized by incitement or subversion, the process is compromised long before the first ballot is cast. I urge all candidates to cascade the spirit of this peace accord down to their grassroots party structures. Let your followers understand that leadership won at the expense of human life and public trust is a hallowed victory. Through the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security (ICES), robust proactive measures have been institutionalized to guarantee the safety across all the 2,445 polling units and at the collation centers. Let me reiterate our stance against vote trading, vote intimidation, voters intimidation, and thuggery. Any individual or group of people seeking to subvert the sovereign will of the Ekiti electorate will be met with firm, unyielding hand of justice. People of Ekiti State have historically preserved a legacy of intellect, honor, and civility. I call on you to protect this reputation you are known for in Nigeria. Let this election serve as a master class in democratic maturity and an encouraging prologue to our grander projections for the 2027 general election, where our manpower requirement will scale to a massive 1.4 million active staff. This for us as INEC, the obstacle election in Ekiti State and even in Osun State will definitely be a mirror for Nigerians to be able to measure what is going to happen in January 2027. So that is why it is important and it is incumbent on every one of us to ensure that we have a seamless electoral process during this election. By signing this peace accord, we are not only affirming our dedication to non-violence and mutual respect among all stakeholders, but we are also sending a strong message to our citizens that democracy strives when peace prevails. Each one of us has a part to play in this process, and I urge all political parties, their candidates and supporters to adhere to the principles of this accord. Let us work together to ensure that the upcoming election is remembered, not for division or discord, but for its spirit of unity and pursuit of common goals. Let us demonstrate to the world that Ekiti State is a beacon of hope, resilience, and democratic values that we have been in the past. Let us work together to ensure that June 20th is remembered not for division, but as a triumph of the Nigerian spirit. May God bless our collective efforts and continue to guide our nation towards enduring peace and democratic process.
DSS FW to give his remarks.
On behalf of our chairman of the National Peace Committee, His Excellency General Abdulsalami Abubakar, GCFR, I warmly welcome you all to this important occasion of signing the peace accord ahead of the forthcoming governorship election in Ekiti State. Today's event is not merely ceremonial. It is a collective commitment of peaceful, credible, free, and fair election. The Peace Accord represents the resolve of all stakeholders to promote issue-based campaign, political tolerance, respect for the rule of law, and the rejection of violence, hate speech, and all forms of electoral misconduct. The Ekiti state government, its state is widely respected for its political awareness and democratic culture. It is therefore important that all political actors and supporters conduct themselves peacefully and responsibly throughout the election to enable all of us show that Ekiti State is a very politically aware state. As we approach the election, we must remember that no political ambition is worth the loss of lives or destruction of peace in our communities. Election will come and go, but the peace and unity of the state must remain endured. The National Peace Committee commends all stakeholders working to ensure peaceful elections in the state and urges political parties, candidates, and their supporters to abide not only by the letter but also by the spirit of the peace accord they are about to sign. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, peace is a shared responsibility, and democracy can only thrive in a peaceful atmosphere. So we, as members of the National Peace Committee, want to work with all the parties and all stakeholders to make sure that democracy becomes strong and firm so that we will have peace, and where there is peace, there will be development and progress. So once again, on behalf of our chairman, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, I want to thank you all and hope we have a very
also pride to support the National Peace Committee, NDC, which has been strengthening the democratic and non-violent nature of election in Nigeria for years. Switzerland was one of the first supporters of the NPC in its commitment to promoting practical methods of conflict prevention and resolution. And so Switzerland remains committed to supporting this important work, and it's part of also the Swiss DNA and our commitment in Nigeria to supporting the peace process in conflict resolution, whether it's the conflict of election or armed conflict. Finally, I would like to encourage young people to go out and vote and to engage themselves in a public and democratic life in a peaceful and positive manner. Our future lies with our youth. So thank you so much.